Hey y'all, it's Fab Jen. I'm back with another requested video on my favorite drugstore foundations and maybe touching in a little bit on finding your foundation match, and at least the process I go through. So anyway, let's get right in. If you've been watching me for the past 3 or 4 months, you know probably what my favorite foundation is going to be for the drugstore, and that is Covergirl Queen Collection liquid foundations, 3-in-1. Here they all are. I do is I go to the Covergirl Queen Collection website, which is like covergirl.com, and I take my foundation that I normally wear, which is like True Match, L'Oreal, and N8 foundation, and I put it up to the screen and I pick 3 that I think will be closest, and then I order them. I order all these from drugstore.com. And now drugstore.com doesn't have all the colors, so the next best thing would be target.com. Walmart doesn't carry this, but I know Target does. You might also want to check your local Target and see if they might carry it in the store. I know one of my Targets do, and it's a little bit further away, so I'll only go there unless I just have to. But yeah, so these 3 I have here, pretty much all are pretty much identical except the undertones. The soft copper has a little bit more red in it. The Mocha is more of a warm, beautiful, warm brown color. That's my favorite right now. And the warm caramel comes in a close second. And it's a real, it's slightly lighter, and it doesn't have that warm undertone. It's a little bit, it's not yellow based, it's more of a softer brown. It's not as deep. Yeah, there you go. It's not as deep. It's probably more golden brown, but I like all of them. The soft copper shows up like a wash on my face when I take photos. At least the first time when I tried it, I sampled it here and found that this didn't match me as good. But I'm going to try it out the next day or 2 to see what it looks like after I blend it out and you know, bronze and everything. But absolutely my favorite, would recommend it all the time, especially for my women of color. This is amazing. Go out and get some of this. Use caution when you try a new formula, new foundation, because it could possibly break out your skin, especially if you got sensitive skin. You might be more sensitive than other ingredients, so I just want to put it out there. But this is what I'm recommending as far as drugstore that's really like high-end, that's like the best. Like I have Chanel, I have Lancome, I've used MAC, and this is by far kicking butt big time. So yeah, and the finish on this is like a semi-matte, velvety, soft focus finish. Really pretty. It's buildable, full, medium to full coverage. Really nice. Highly recommend it. The next one is Old Faithful. It's the L'Oreal True Match in color N8. It's the cappuccino. I went through several of these. It reminds me of the Chanel. It's about the same consistency. It's a tad bit darker, but it's readily available. It gives medium to full coverage. It's not expensive, and I'll always have it in my collection. The finish can be somewhat dewy, but it's not overly dewy. It's a really nice amount foundation to start with. I will be getting more colors of this to kind of experiment around, but I will definitely always have this in my collection along with the Covergirl Queen Collection. If I couldn't get a hold of the Covergirl Queen Collection, I would use the True Match as my backup. Now these aren't my favorite, but they have really nice finishes to them. It's the Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse and Dark 2. The next shade up is Dark 3, and that's the darkest. They don't have a huge color selection for women of color, but the finish is very beautiful, very soft, velvety, soft focus effect, the same that the Covergirl Queen Collection gives, but they don't have a lot of colors out there. But I use this to mix with other foundations to either lighten it up a bit. That's what I use it for. It's really lovely with other products. Also, the Covergirl Queen Collection mixes it very well with liquid cream foundations and it's just beautiful. It doesn't leave it streaky. It's just really a beautiful finish. So these two have similar finishes, but this one's nice. I wish they had more colors. The next one is the True Match Lumi. This one's really nice. Yeah, it is a little bit more dewy. It takes a little bit longer to to me, to absorb in the skin. So you kind of have to keep working it in. Really, really nice finish. It's, again, it looks dewy to me, but it's really nice, medium to full coverage as well. Again, sorry, I forgot to say that the Maybelline Mousse has medium to full coverage. Really nice. I just need to find my right color in this, and this one's a little bit light, but I'm going to try it out anyway. This is the C6 in Soft Sable. Wanted to try a different color in this, in the L'Oreal True Match series, and this wasn't work. I don't think this is going to work. It's a little bit off. I did try it out and it's a little bit off. So I'm going to try the Cappuccino and this one a little later. Now, as far as foundations I would use strictly for contouring, that's going to be the True Opal. That's my favorite to contour with. It's the True Opal foundation sticks. Using it all over my face, I just think the color, I haven't found the right color match, and it just looks, the coverage on this is amazing, and it really makes you look made up. This looks like you have makeup on, so you have to be careful of that, but it looks so good in photos. If you're doing a photo shoot and you just want your photos to come out nice and you can work with these, amazing. I use the Beautiful Bronze and the Beautiful Bronze and the Hazelnut to contour, and I use the Heavenly Honey to highlight. Really good value, bang for the buck. I know these aren't readily available in some places, and the Covergirl Queen collections can be hard to find too, but these I use strictly for contour. Then next, as far as foundations for contouring, highlighting, I like the Revlon Color Stay. These are pretty decent. I have the one, what is the color is this? This Toast is not my color, and I have the Mahogany, which is not my color at all. But that's the thing I have a problem with Revlon, is I just cannot find a color. It's either way dark or way too red or something like that. But these are good for contouring. As far as concealers, I've been on the hunt for a long time, and I found that these right now work really well for me. The Fit Me Maybelline concealers, 1 in 30, which is Cafe, and the other one is in Deep, and that is color 35. This is Deep. I don't know why they say Deep, because this doesn't look deep, it looks light. And this is Cafe, which is spot on, the closest thing I found in the drugstore to my color. And when it sits on my skin on top of my foundation, it blends wonderfully. I use this one as a highlight color. This is the Deep, and really pretty under the eyes, smooth, creamy, goes on, blends like a dream. Really, really a good product, and they're super duper affordable. Not $10. I think they're like under $5 for these. These are really, really nice. Really, really nice, readily available drugstore or at Walmart. Black Opal, the Honey is the one I used to highlight. Love this one. I'm almost out. I mean, amazing for highlighting underneath the eyes and your T-zones. And the closest thing I could find to my color was the Toast. This was the closest. It blends okay as long as it's on top of my foundation. It blends really, really nice. And then it comes the Tan. The Tan's kind of the in between the Honey and the Toast, and this will probably be used for a highlight color. I don't use this one that much, but yeah, that's what I would recommend. The Covergirl Queen collection first, True Matte second, and if you're kind of on the fence and you like Maybelline's Liquid Mousse and the True Match Lumi, those are nice kind of things. These are still nice, but they're not something I would recommend, especially if you're a woman of color looking for variety. This I wouldn't recommend. This one has more colors to it, but it has a luminous, dewy finish to it. But after that, it would be the Black Opal True Match foundation sticks. You want a heavy coverage and you want something that photographs. That's my baby. If you want something that photographs lovely, this is great for contouring. All these I would repurchase again. Yeah. Pretty much. Minus, I will repurchase this one in the Honey and in the Toast, and I would definitely repurchase these. So yeah. Alright, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, rate, comment, subscribe if you like, and I will see y'all soon. Alright, bye.